So here we go again. No video today.
What? Again? Ay, again. Oh, a typewriter!
Yes, okay.
Yes! Something that I know.
I forgot what it's called, but it's this special typo machine. Why is it? Oh my god. Oh! What does that mean when I move this stuff? Question time!
So what is that?
It's a typewriter.
Why do you know what it is?
Because I know a lot of antique stuff.
I just see it in movies and TV shows.
Like old movies.
I've seen it in the movie.
Somebody in my family still has one.
So what does a typewriter do?
Type.
It's a computer. Well, no, it's not a computer.
I'm pretty sure it's just typing.
It types and it prints at the same time.
It is basically like a computer, all except it doesn't have a screen. All you do is type out messages.
How does it work?
I actually really don't know.
Let's explore.
I think you put a piece of paper in there and then or does it provide paper? I don't know. And then you click that and then it stamps it on.
I'm gonna type like that, but then, here, I'll just try to get it to the end. And then, this is fun.
On a computer, you can just type into a program and it will show up. But for this, you need paper. So where's the paper?
I don't know. Somewhere.
Well, I think it's the stringy thingy over here.
Do I have to like scroll this up or?
We actually need to give you paper.
Okay, then I wasn't sure about that.
Can I write my name?
You can once we get you the paper. How do you load the paper?
Huh?
What? In here? Do you put it right here or right here? Uh-oh. I think I just broke it.
Good at this.
Theo?
How did I do this? Okay, I'm in trouble. Let's try this again.
Can you help me, Hugh?
Okay, we'll show you how it works.
Okay, so this goes right here, okay?
I knew it all
You
along.
hold there, but then you need to see these wheels?
Oh.
Go for it. Oh, there we go, good, a little bit more. And then you have to take this up, this part, and then you put it down so that it keeps it in place.
That's so awesome.
Go ahead and type Kids React.
First, I need to find the K. Oh, this is scary.
It's loud.
This is harder to type with.
Okay, so how'd you do?
The K didn't really show up. I only got an A for some reason.
It looks really ancient. Oh my gosh. I feel so fancy.
When you compare to typing on a computer or a tablet, how is it typing on this?
Typewriters, you have to push down a lot.
Computers and tablets, it's like, and this is like,
It takes a very long time to write these things because once you try to type fast, you just can't do it because there's too many and it collides.
I'd rather write, actually. I would not want to use this thing.
I love it. I would like to keep this, actually.
Why do you love it so much?
It's better than a computer. Computers have batteries and electricity stuff. Don't waste electricity.
A public service announcement from Kids React.
If you make a mistake, how do you fix it?
Backspace. Like hit this button.
But did it go away?
No.
It just leaves it there. It doesn't do anything.
So all that's doing is it's moving it back to where you were typing, but if you typed again, you just type over it.
Ah!
You would have to get another paper.
And then you have to go like, Dad, can I use another paper, thanks? And then he says, no. And but I made a mistake with my typewriter. No. Did they have whiteout? I think. Yeah, go like that.
But in order to delete, you need to use something called whiteout.
Oh, so they would get whiteout and white it.
Nobody even uses whiteout anymore. It's horrible.
And how would you know if you were typing too far? Like if you were at the end of a row?
This ruler thing?
You guess?
Is it gonna say ding? It'll bing.
Work out.
Dings. What does that mean? It means you're done?
Done with what?
Nope, you could still keep going. There's about no more paper. I mean, you can see it, but you don't want to start another sentence there.
So how do you get to the next line?
Wait,
No. No.
You actually have to push this thing in like that and then bring it all the way over. And then that brings you to the next line.
Oh, use this.
You're right. How did you know to use that?
Had I not tell you this already? I watched a TV show. I know it, okay? Why is it so complicated to do that?
Too many steps. Oh my gosh. I think it would just be simpler to write.
Let's say you finished typing an entire page, but then you had to make 20 copies of it. How do you make copies with a typewriter?
Wow! How would you do that?
They had printers back then, right? Did they have copy machines back then?
Please tell me there's a copy and paste button.
You have to get a paper, do the same thing.
You would just have to do it all over again. How long is that gonna take? Like a month or so.
One of the common ways to at least be able to make one copy was something called carbon paper.
Oh, we use that in art.
You place the carbon paper between pieces of paper, and that way it would go through and make a copy, but you can only do 1 or 2 at a time.
That's it?
Thank God we have iPads now. Seriously.
It's better than one at a time, though.
It's pretty hard to do, but it's funner.
So how do you feel for the people who lived at a time where there were no computers and this was what you had to type on?
Deal with it.
I feel very sad for them. They can't FaceTime, they can't do messages, they can't do work, they can't play games.
You should get a computer or something.
I feel so bad for you guys, but you're probably like, how do you use this MacBook?
Do you think that future kids are gonna also feel sad for you because you had to use a computer?
That makes me feel so 32 seconds ago.
No. The Mac isn't gonna be like this. I hope I die before then.
People are gonna have chips implanted in their brains, and I'm gonna be like 80 and be like, back in my day, we only had iPads that were like 16 gigabytes.
They'll say, what is this old thing? How do you use it? But if it's like the typewriter, it'll last for 100 years. So we got nothing to worry about for the next 100 years, do we?
Thanks for watching this episode of Kids React.
New episodes come out every week, so come and watch more.
Let us know in the comments what old technology we should react to next.
Okay, hold on, typing goodbye.